Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here. Time for another My Little Pony vs. Magic Season 8 Blind Reaction. And today I'm looking at episode 11 of Season 8, titled Molt Down. And, yeah, that's a very unusual title. I guess we're gonna be doing something with molting, which is not something that ponies do, so I don't know. I'm not really sure how that's gonna relate to MLP, but, something is going to molt, maybe one of the pets, though I don't think any of them are things that do. That's mostly something I associate with like snakes and lizards, and I guess some birds, but I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it's like some sort of creature involved in the episode that we're going to meet here, and it's going to be molting, and that's going to be a problem for some reason. Or yeah, I don't know, but it could be pretty interesting. And the episode is written by Josh Haber, who of course is one of our one of the bigger writers. Has been there for a while, since season 4, and he's been story editor for I think a large percentage of that time, and he's back doing that again. And yeah, hopefully he turns in a good episode. He's usually pretty good. He's never been my favorite, but he's usually pretty solid. And hopefully this is, yeah, another good one. Only one way to find out though. Let's just go ahead and get this started. There we go. And we're starting with Rarity. Already a good episode.
I appreciate you showing me the way to the Phoenix nest.
Oh, does Spike molt?
For you, Rarity.
Or maybe Phoenixes.
I've been
Okay.
meaning to visit Pee-wee.
Aww.
He really
Cool.
was
I
an
like that we're going back to
excellent
that.
pet. Can't imagine why you set him free.
Phoenixes aren't meant to be domesticated. Even in the wild, they like to keep to themselves.
Well, I mean, Celestia has
They
one.
are beautiful.
Are we gonna forget
Their
that?
feathers will add just the right splash of color to my native Spike. What are you doing?
Nothing.
There's something wrong with your face.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering about that.
It's a stone scale. It isn't magical or anything like the Call of the Dragon Lord. It's just red and itchy.
Oh, yeah.
Embarrassing.
Okay, yeah, that's
Ooh, precious pants. That does look uncomfortable.
precious pants.
But even I get the odd blemish from time to time. It's nothing to be embarrassed by.
Aw.
You could pay Zecora a visit. She makes a cream that works wonders.
Always a good idea.
Just don't get the shampoo.
Wow. Callbacks.
There's Pee-wee's pants. But I don't see Pee-wee.
Oh, maybe he moved out. Every pony has to leave the nest at some point.
Oh, is that Pee-wee? Wow. He's grown up. Aw. That's really cool. Wow.
Perhaps you should pay Zecora a visit sooner rather than later.
I don't want any pony else to see this. Besides, I'm sure it'll clear up after a good night's sleep.
Oh, Spike. Yeah. It's only gonna get worse. That's how these things go.
I can't believe you're still asleep.
Just 5 more minutes.
So, gonna be a Spike episode, it's
It's
looking
nearly
like.
noon and you promised to help me with my lecture for class today.
Noon. Whoa. I slept like a rock.
Let's see it.
Which
Let's see it.
reminds me, all that sleep probably cleared up my stone scale.
No.
On second thought, you can go back to sleep if you want.
Oh. Well,
My little pony.
I guess Spike is molting. Which, I mean, that title kind of spoils where this is going, but, yeah, I didn't even think about Spike. But I guess he is a lizard, so, yeah.
Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat and magic
Makes it all complete. Very best friends. Here we go. Aw.
Spike, what are you doing?
Hiding from my hideous face.
I'm sure it feels terrible, but it's just a breakout. It's not the end of the world.
That's easy for you to say. Your face isn't covered in itchy red spots.
I used to get terrible breakouts anytime I had a final
Okay.
exam with Celestia, who probably never had a blemish her whole life.
Well, I'm not in magic school.
No, but these things can be stress-related, and you did spend yesterday with Rarity.
What could possibly be stressful about that?
Wow.
You could try Zecora. She makes a cream that...
Works wonders, I've heard. But I'm not leaving the castle until my face is back to its adorable self.
Oh, Spike.
Fine, but you're still gonna help me practice my lecture. Ahem. The element of generosity and its importance in relation to the other elements of harmony...
Very important element. Wow.
My lecture!
I don't know what happened. I just had a sudden case of...
Yeah, that's a bit dangerous.
indigestion. I'm so sorry.
Ooh, that's okay. I'm sure I can rewrite the lecture from my notes. I have a lot.
I can help you with...
Maybe you should leave the castle after all, and go somewhere less flammable?
Okay. Aw.
Hey there, not handsome.
Oh, Spike!
Yay, more Rarity.
My, what a fetching ensemble you put together. Very noir-esque.
Yeah,
I believe Shadow Spade herself would approve.
Aw.
Thanks.
Yay for another Shadow Spade reference.
Oh, what?
Sorry, you'll have to speak up. My ears are a little bit clogged or something. It's just that I absolutely must have a model for my phoenix feather dress, and no pony else is available.
Oh.
Sorry, Rarity, but I am super busy all day.
I'm not sure Spike's the best model for a pony dress.
Really?
That.
I thought I was giving tours.
Wow.
Guess not. Reading!
Wow. Good job, Spike.
Classrooms are that way. Dorms are that way. Twilight's office is up there. This is a fountain.
Could you slow down a bit? We've come a long way to see the school, and I don't want to miss anything.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Is something wrong?
What? Why? No.
Do all the dragons at this school suffer from scale issues?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Did you say fireworks show?
I said, I don't know.
Oh. Cute pony.
This is a school library. It's one of the most serene spots on campus where students can spend time in quiet reflection or study. What?
Could you please stop shouting?
Oh.
We're trying to do our homework, and it's kind of distracting.
Was I shouting?
All right, you kind of did. Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ah, she knows something. Kind of surprised that she's so much taller than Spike.
If you're trying to hide, you need to do a better job. All I had
This is
to do
their
was
first
follow
meeting.
the smoke.
Which, I mean, people will ship this just because they're both dragons.
Leave me alone. I can't Was that sleeves made of foam? I said, leave me alone! Wow, I have seen some pretty bad molts in my time, but yours
There we go.
takes the cake.
Molts?
The molt, super painful stone scales, fire burps, uncontrollable volume shifts. It's all part of growing up dragon. Congrats!
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No. The last time I grew up, I turned into a giant greedy monster.
Greed-induced bigness. That's totally different. The molt is completely normal. Every dragon goes through it. Pretty soon you'll leave and strike out on your own.
Why would I do that?
Have you been living with ponies your whole life?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Well, in the Dragonlands, a molter's loved ones kicks them out at the first stone scale.
What? Why?
I think it's biological. We call it the molt effect. I haven't even told you about the smell.
Smell? Ugh.
Oh.
I mean, I love my brother and all, but one whiff and I was all, see ya! Speaking of which...
Wow.
Wait. Does the molt effect
Didn't even know she had a
happen to
brother,
ponies,
though.
too?
That's. I wonder if we'll ever meet him.
Twilight asked me to leave the castle today. If she kicks me out, where am I gonna live? I'm too young to grow up.
I'm sure you'll find a nice hoard of gems to guard or a village to terrorize. Oh, now that dragons and ponies are friends, I guess that's off the table.
So, no creature's gonna want to be around me?
Oh, I didn't say that. That mold stench is a magnet for predators. Tatzelworms, hydras, rocks.
Dragons are scared of rocks?
R-O-C-S. Rocks. Humongous birds of prey that can snack on a molting dragon like candy.
So, Twilight's kicking me out and the only creatures who don't find me disgusting want to eat me?
Seriously, I heard none of that.
Twilight's kicking me out and the only creatures who don't find me disgusting want to eat me?
Congrats!
Yeah, sounds wonderful.
Is this the shouting closet? Because I got a free day and I'm totally up for some shouting!
Also, where's that Brussels sprouts covered in cotton candy smell coming from?
Oh.
Because it is really interesting.
Interesting. Poor Spike.
Didn't know where else to go. I can't take the chance that Twilight will kick me out. You aren't feeling any molt effects, are you?
Oh.
When it comes to breakouts, I've seen all circumstances. But as for the molt smell, let's not take any chances.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can do to cure me?
The ailments you have aren't something to cure. The molt's a condition that dragons endure.
But if any pony sees or smells me right now, they'll be so grossed out they'll avoid me forever.
Perhaps we can lessen this strange molt effect. The smell is the most likely cause, I suspect.
It's all so embarrassing.
I know you are speaking, but I can't hear a thing. Are you talking about teaching asparagus to sing?
Yes. Of course.
If the goal is to not have your friends all depart, perhaps your volume is where we should start.
Oh no.
Oh.
Decora! Hello?
Oh.
Are you there?
Even more rarity.
Rarity see me like this. Please don't let her know I'm here.
She probably heard that.
Oh dear! I'm talking even louder than I thought, aren't I?
I have volume concerns today by the scores, but it seems that I'm ready to help you with yours.
I'm sorry? I can't seem to hear anything. I was hoping you could help. I have no idea what happened. 1 minute I was sewing phoenix feathers onto a dress, and the next I couldn't hear my own voice.
Ah, the feathers of that bird can affect ponies' ears. It's
Okay.
a magic ailment I've treated for years.
That's weird,
I
but
only know you're talking because your mouth is going up and down.
Oh, goodness. I hope that incredibly pungent odor belongs to some sort of magical curative.
I hope you are not busy, but I must have my hearing back. It turns out that I talk to myself while I sew, and without that conversation, I simply can't think.
It's a simple cure, and the directions are clear. Just 1 or 2 drops in each of your ears.
well, you.
Oh, thank you. You're an ear
Oh.
saver.
Oh, and while I am here, do you have any blemish cream? Spike is having some scale issues.
You have no idea!
I think I heard something.
Your cure is working already.
Okay.
The cream that you want is just over here. It's a popular potion for all creatures this year.
Oh, thank you, Zakora.
I don't mean to be rude,
Wow.
but I do think your hut could use an airing out.
Rarity's gone.
And so is Spike.
There's no need to hide. Though I wonder if we should continue outside. Can't treat your symptoms down there on the ground. It's safe to come out.
Is
There's
that-
no
oh.
ponies around.
It is.
I'm not hiding from ponies. I'm hiding from that!
Of course, after the setup, we had to have one. Well, cool. Oh, it's
You
huge.
mentioned the moat smell attracts predators?
That's something that would have been quite nice to know, but it's not worth discussing right now. We should go.
Nice. Love the rhymes always. It's always good to get more Zakora. And a new monster is
Only after me!
pretty cool
I'll get
too.
away while you get help!
This way, Birdie Bird.
Yeah.
Molten dragon over here.
Okay, maybe this wasn't a good plan.
You can't hide in a tree. You have to come down. We stand a much better chance on the ground.
That's true. Kind of. Oh. Oh.
Her back!
Oh.
Mike, what are you doing here?
Rarity, you have to get out of here. There's a giant rock trying to eat me. It's got Zakora.
Yes. What? Yeah, I was just at the core. I can't read these instructions. Does this say 2 drops once a day or 1 drop twice a day?
Rarity, there's no time. We have to get help.
Yes, my ears are completely clogged.
Wow.
Why, Spike, your stone scales look worse. Oh, here, I picked up just the thing.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This just got real.
Oh, I wish you'd escaped either claw of this bird, but the both of us trapped in the same one's absurd.
What?
Wow.
My ponies, no!
Wow. Lots of fun with Deaf Rarity. Wow. Oh, and now Twilight.
What are you doing?
Why are you here?
Stone scales didn't itch so much, and we weren't in immediate danger. This would be really embarrassing.
Yeah. Gotta do something, Twi.
Well, I was headed to Zakora's to get some cream for your scales.
Aw.
I had no idea you were...
About to be eaten by a giant predator attracted to my mold smell?
Molt smell? Was that Rarity?
And Zakora. I tried to save them, but it's all I can do to stop scratching long enough to dive out of the way when that bird attacks.
Come on, Twi. You got this. Cool.
This isn't the first time I've been in the clutches of a horrible giant creature, but it doesn't get any easier.
Oh.
Ah, finally. I didn't think that itching would ever stop.
Okay, and now the real molting begins.
What's happening? I can't run.
Is this gonna change him? Wow. Oh!
What just happened?
Okay.
Just sprout wings?
Wow. I was not expecting Spike to be the next character to suddenly grow wings. That's kind of crazy. But,
I
Why don't you use them? Okay, well. It was always a question why Spike didn't have wings. And I'm glad that he doesn't just know how to fly instinctively. That's cool. Though he did learn it pretty fast.
Spike, how did you get wings?
I don't know, but they're pretty awesome.
Yeah, Twilight really knows nothing about dragons. That's very much still the case.
Do you think you can fly up and distract him while I work on freeing Zecora and Rarity?
Hey, giant chicken! If you like dragons so much, come and get me! Greetings.
Nice! Well, Spike's?
I know that the most
Spike's gone a lot cooler.
things, but I'm glad that the last was a new pair of wings.
Yes, and also I'm glad you've got wings! This is amazing!
Oh, wow.
I didn't know if you'd ever get wings. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you
Does it have
don't know a
something to
lot,
do with
Twilight.
this molt you were
That's,
talking about?
It's what's been going on with me. The breakout.
That's gonna take some getting used to.
The molt is when dragons get older and start to change. I wish I could stop it, but I can't. I should go.
Go? What are you talking about?
In the Dragonlands, families make molters leave home. It's called the molt effect.
Yeah.
This isn't the Dragonlands,
Exactly.
and molt effect or no, I don't want you going anywhere.
But I'm growing up. What if something even worse happens?
You're supposed to grow up, but you'll always be you. And whatever happens, we'll get through it together.
Okay, so,
Let's go home.
yeah.
I don't need to carry you anymore, do I? You have wings.
They are new, and I don't want to overdo it.
Wow.
I can't believe you thought any of us would send you away because of some silly
Oh.
molt effect.
That
Even
looks
if the
nice.
symptoms were slightly unsettling, and let's face it, the odor wasn't pleasant. No pony would stop caring for you just because you were getting older. Every pony goes through changes. Sometimes change can be wonderful. Like being able to model for any length of dress.
Just why?
A bit higher, darling, please.
I'm glad to help, Rarity. But don't you think there's wonderful things about flying that don't involve dresses?
Of course, darling. Flying will also be beneficial for you to help me with gowns, frocks, robes, skirts, minis, manatees.
I guess that's why she also likes Rainbow as a model. Well, that was, yeah, a pretty big episode in a lot of ways. That was, surprising. Cue all the memes and jokes about wings, just, Haber is the new Larson, whatever. I think this is a bit more excusable because he is a dragon and every other dragon we've ever met has had wings. That it kind of, yeah, makes sense that he would eventually grow them. Honestly, I actually think it would have been cooler if the change was even more pronounced, if he got like a little bigger or something. Maybe just Smolder size. Yeah, I'm glad he got wings. Also, this pretty much just completely confirms that he is younger than Smolder, and by extension, the rest of the students. So that's kind of a bit unexpected, because a lot of people think, or seem to think, that Spike is older than I always have thought. And this is pretty much kind of putting that more clearly in just place, just like making that a bit more clear. And yeah, it's good to actually have that a bit more sorted out, I think. And it was good to actually see him talk to Smolder. I was wondering if we would ever get that, with them both being dragons and really closer in age, obviously, than Spike and Ember are. Even though I don't know. I mean, I like the relationship between Spike and Ember that they had in their first episode, and what he did for her and all that. And so far, there really isn't any reason to pair him up with Smolder other than them both being dragons in kind of similar shape. But maybe there will be eventually. I mean, it's possible. We'll have to see. Maybe they'll get other episodes where they talk to each other. But yeah, I think this was pretty good. I mean, they obviously had a whole, with how it was presented, kind of a puberty deal. And yeah, it was about what you would expect from that sort of thing. But I mean, it had the big payoff. That was definitely a huge payoff. And it was a funny episode. I mean, everything with Rarity and her sudden onset deafness, and just that was pretty silly and great. Gotta love Tabitha and that delivery. And yeah, I mean, Zecora, always great to get her. And yeah, I mean, we had another monster, a bit more peril. Twilight, Twilight's place in it was a bit weird for me. I mean, I like that she was going out to get the cream for Spike. That's good. She cares about him. But I mean, when she started, I just, as the powerful Alicorn princess, I would think she would actually have a bit of an easier time with it when fighting that thing. But no, she needed Spike in this case. Yeah, we can't have her actually be really powerful in the rare action sequences we get, unless that's what the episode calls for, I guess. I mean, we have to, I don't know. But that's a small thing and not really that big a deal. And what else? Yeah, I mean, it was good. It was enjoyable. Pretty typical in some respects, but worthwhile in the end. And there was a lot of stuff that was of interest. As said, glad that Smolder and Spike finally had a talk, and that we actually did have him interact with a new dragon. And yeah, it was all pretty good. It was a pretty good Spike episode. No complaints here. And now Spike has wings, which is a pretty big development, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else, what other opportunities this might unlock with Spike being able to fly now. I mean, maybe episodes with him in Rainbow Dash, or like, yeah, I don't know, but it's a thing now, and that's kind of cool. And really, I think that pretty much covers it. I think I don't have much else to say here, which I don't know. I guess I talked enough. That was, yeah, a pretty good one. Maybe not as good as last week, but it was at least in the upper tier of Season 8 so far, I think. It was pretty enjoyable. Anyway, hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.